top of the bounce. Shots like that will straight away indicate get yourself into a proper position. You'll be able to get your hands through it. Try a sweeper cover on the boundary.
तो वो लोग 200 के पड़ गए 73-5.
Well, he will be liking these conditions. He has spent his last 2 to 3 weeks playing in the SA-T20, almost similar pitches. Bounce some movement.
16.3 over में, so 74.
The first one, not much feet movement. The front foot, second sitting behind and high heel to making sure goes through the extra cover area. Very good start for Vellal again and Charita Salanka, who has scored 12 runs. Quite confident. Looking at the young man from the other end, how he's striking the ball.
Nice ball.
Now Salanka has to assess what's a score he can defend and then project how he gets there. At the same rate,
19 रन की पार्टनरशिप हो गई है 15 बॉल्स में 74.5 विकेट्स हैं श्रीलंका 12 रन्स पे और वेल आगे 16 रन पे 16 बॉलों में 16 पे आ गया बंदा.
The difference here is in these pitches, yes, it's on the drier side. They will slow down. They will slow down further for the second innings.
भाई बताओ श्रीलंका या ऑस्ट्रेलिया. कैच कौन सा होगा?
It's four. It flies away. Those couple of boundaries and all of a sudden Steve Smith reducing those slips. Charita Salanka. It works in his favor.
आप लोग किस टीम को सपोर्ट करो बताओ?
Yeah, for a second Charita Salanka's heart would have been in his mouth.
शॉन एवर्ट बॉलिंग कर रहा है.
Again outside the yaw stump. This time he went through the stroke. That's why the pace what Sean Abbott did bowl, it did fly through.
ये इसी चक्कर में पहले आ रहा है ना श्रीलंका
He's causing so much problem for Sri Lankan batters.
थोड़ा टाइम तो
check his angle. Sean Abbott the last delivery coming around the wicket.
बट ये लोग स्टार्टिंग से मार रहे हैं देखो फिर मार रहे हैं.
There is a sweeper cover in front. That's the fielding.
अभी तो बाई चांस उसमें लग भी रहा है इनके.
Extra cover saves couple of runs. 80 for 5.
80 रन पे 5 विकेट हैं 17 ओवर्स में.
एक्सीडेंट हो गया और इनका फोटो सेशन चल रहा है. ये नहीं कि पहले हेल्प मंगाओ.
80 रन पे 5 विकेट गिर गई हैं. 80 रन पे 5 विकेट 17 ओवर्स में.
में फिलिप्स एयर फ्रायर होगा. सिर्फ इसी में है टूलिया बास्केट और स्टारफिश डिजाइन विद परफेक्ट कुकिंग और ढेरों डिशेस. सो व्हाट्स न्यू ऑन द मेन्यू?
आप किसे सपोर्ट कर रहा हो श्रीलंका को ऑस्ट्रेलिया को?
फिलिप्स.
खाना पकाना या बर्तन धोना दोनों क्यों नहीं? स्कॉच ब्राइट स्क्रब स्पॉन्ज में है 3M स्टेन कटर टेक्नोलॉजी. बेहतरीन झाग, जिद्दी और चिकनी दाग के लिए और स्पॉन्ज जो दे मजबूत पकड़. अब पकाओ मजेदार जब स्कॉच ब्राइट से मिले सफाई असरदार.
को चेक कर लेना. A testing time for Sri Lanka in the first 17 overs, 70 dot deliveries. The last ball of the previous over, it wasn't Maggart, it was Cooper Connolly. An extra cover, did that fielding and saved a couple of runs for Australia. Look for this. In the last over, I was talking about how you need to project. But with what Australia have dished out so far, hard for Sri Lanka to project. Because the real threat where we see
Thank you, Mr. Thomas McDonald.
in these conditions, the second session, Sri Lankan bowlers, their strengths can only be judged now.
Like कर दो यार अपना.
Adam Zampa's been introduced. How the spin plays on this pitch. Coming into it, we think it's going to turn, it's going to slow down. 230 would have been a good score. Sri Lanka needs to reassess that right now and project how he's going to get there. These two staying together to the 30th, 35th over allows you to get to that 230. At the toss though, he told me he'd like at least 270, 280. I thought that was aiming a little too high at that stage.
कम से कम इस पिच पे 300 तो मारो. Fine bro, fine. I'm fine bro, how are you?
I think in this, the message from the dressing room will be quite clear to the captain. Try and get 200
Where from
plus.
are you, Mr. Thomas?
Sri Lanka playing 3 frontline spinners. Charita Salanka as a part-time, even coming to Mendes ambidextrous. And you looking at the pitch, you expect it to slow down and turn. If these kind of surfers we've seen in the past, especially just 6 months ago against India, Sri Lanka did put up a very good performance.
Good, bro. I'm fine, bro.
The difference was those are night games. Nicely played by Charita Salanka, totally in control. The fielder at deep square leg had no chance. Poor start by Adam Zampa in the first 2 deliveries. What you need at this stage in the middle of the wicket is a run thief.
लेग साइड पे बॉल
And
डाल दी थी।
Asalanka steals that. He gets on the back foot, deflects it
I'm supporting
off
Australia
the
today.
stumps, and all of a sudden, few runs are flowing. 30 runs, this partnership of 19. Well, Alage has made a difference, been able to get a few boundaries away.
Leg slip in place for Adam Zampa after the previous delivery which went for a
Always,
boundary.
always.
The option of Matthew Short also is a good option with two left-handers in the middle. With his side, I'm sure he'll enjoy the bounce. This pitch might offer.
Thanks for liking.
There's
Like
three
कर
options
दीजिए
Australia.
please,
Cooper Connolly, the
like
left-arm
कर दीजिए
spinner.
please, outside.
Adam Zampa on pursuit at the moment. I think Matthew Short after the spell from Sean Abbott will be a very good option to have.
Left arm spin of Cooper
In
Connolly.
Champions Trophy,
The leading
I
spinner
will
is of course
support India
Zampa.
and Australia.
Carey's not got his name or number on the t-shirt that he's wearing. White bear and very different to all the other Australian players out there. The heart rate monitor.
Please subscribe my channel, bro.
Totally. Rightly full. Not the ideal start by Zampa so far. Full toss, a half volley down the leg side.
एरन हार्डी ने भी अच्छी
Crucial
बॉलिंग
with
की
a
थी।
wrist spinner in these kind of surfaces. If he gets it right, he'll be in
No
handful.
issue, bro. No issue.
That's
You
what
can
Steve
go,
Smith
bro.
will
Thank
be
you.
hoping that Zampa will
Thank you for
find
your
that
support, bro.
good
Thomas
length.
McDonald. Thank you.
just like that. 6 runs from that over, 86 for 5.
Sure, bro. Sure.
यहाँ
Thank you.
एक्सीडेंट हो गया और इनका फोटो सेशन चल रहा है ये नहीं कि
Thanks for
पहले
your
हेल्प
time, bro.
मंगाओ
क्लेम प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो गया है। देखो हेल्प भी आ गई।
कार
Don't
इंश्योरेंस हो
forget
लेना
to
तो
subscribe
एको
my
चेक कर
channel.
लेना
परफेक्टली पिसा फॉर्च्यून चक्की फ्रेश आटा। ये ज्यादा पानी सूखे और बड़ी आसानी से गूंज जाए, ताकि मेहनत से कमाई रोटी आप आसानी से बनाएं और मजे से खाएं। फॉर्च्यून चक्की फ्रेश आटा, मेहनत कम, सॉफ्टनेस ज्यादा।
सेंट्रम
Spencer Johnson 4 over 26 runs 2 wickets. Aaron Hardy 4
5
overs
bowlers
9
been used
runs 2
so far.
wickets.
Johnson,
Sean
Hardy,
Abbott
Abbott.
5 over 35
All the
runs
wickets have
1
been
wicket.
taken by the
Nathan Ellis
seamers.
4 over
Ellis has
1
been
maiden,
really
8
impressive,
runs,
though there's no
wicket.
wickets to
Adam
show.
Zampa 1 over 6 runs
Looks
no
like
wicket.
Spencer Johnson will get another go for his second spell. Pulled from the same
86
end
for
media
5.
box end.
86 रन पे 5 विकेट है 18 ओवर में श्रीलंका।
2 slips in place.
स्पेंसर जॉनसन आ गया फिर से।
Oh,
अच्छी
beaten
ball.
again. Thought the bounce was quite awkward and Charita Salanka was surprised with the amount of bounce in
40
that
रन तो इन
delivery.
दोनों ने बना दिए। 23 पे एक खेल रहा है, 17 पे एक खेल रहा है।
And still searching for wickets is Steve Smith.
They are searching for wickets, only for wickets. Catch.
Shot again. But Zampa at third man Milder do the feeling. I thought for a second the car point fielder who's in front of Skar was in the game.
And not too far from him.
कहाँ से देख रहा हो भाई? एक बंदा देख रहा है
Australian
फिलहाल। कहाँ
seamers
से देख
today,
रहे हो
they've
आप?
been
Comment
hitting
में
that
बताओ,
length, back of a length, that length which coaches ask from them. That's the length which causes doubt in the
please.
mind of the batters. They've used that
watching me. Sure.
very often, and that's the reason the
इनके
Sri
साथ क्या
Lankans
दिक्कत है?
have
ये
really
तेज
struggled
मारने की सोच रहा है अभी से ही
to
लोग
come
ये
to
लोग
terms
तेज मार रहे हैं।
out
भाई
in the middle.
लप्पे
They've used the
घूम
short
गए
ball
तो
well.
रन बन जाएंगे, बाकी अगर लप्पे नहीं घूमे एक आध विकेट और
Couple
आ
of
गया तो
wickets,
भाई
and has
लंबे
quietly
हो
slid in
जाएंगे।
that
150
fuller
से
delivery.
पहले मेरे
Pantamnis
ख्याल से।
Sanka and coming to Mendis, those dismissed there.
A 6 to 8 meter has been peppered and 4 meter length have been the effective one with 2 wickets. That's to get the batters not to commit to the front foot, and all of a sudden you throw it up and you find the batter having the weight behind and not much feet movement. That had happened to
Like कर दो
Patum
यार
Nisanka
भाई।
as well as Kusal Mendis, even Janit Green again.
He's
दो
moved
रन
himself to
अच्छी
that
bowling
wideish
करा रहा है
gully
दोनों।
now, Steve Smith. The area that Asalanka used to get the ball away earlier in the over.
Steve Smith and Manas Labuschagne, not much gap between those two. Charita Salanka played one officially earlier. That's almost similar area. It's good batting. Very good batting by Charit, playing close to his body. He knows, he understands how big partnership is going to be to get to that 200, 250, which we feel might be a fighting score.
Well, Lalage of course got off to a flyer, 18 or 14. Yeah, got off the mark with a free hit. He was given that breathing space early. But the ideal type of player for this type of situation. For the grind, steal runs and build on it. Lot of time remaining, lot of time to play that shot, but outstanding fielding in the deep.
वही बात है भाई, ये तेज खेलने के चक्कर में है ना विकेट.
That's Fraser McGurk for you, 90 for 5.
थोड़े बहुत रन बनते हैं, उसके बाद विकेट. 19 ओवर में 90 रन.
एक्सीडेंट हो गया और इनका फोटो सेशन चल रहा है. ये नहीं कि पहले हेल्प मंगाओ.
अगर ये 2 विकेट भी होता ना मैक्स,
क्लेम प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो गया.
2 विकेट होती है कोई बात नहीं.
देखो हेल्प पे आ गई.
इनका मामला ये है कि
कार इंश्योरेंस हो लेना तो एको चेक कर
लंबी हो गई है.
Learning from those with experience. LinkedIn knows how. LinkedIn.
Habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
A partnership of 35 of 29 deliveries. Trying to rebuild these innings, get some respectability back. Captain and the young man Dunit Lalage. This was the last ball of the previous over. Fraser McGurk, very good effort. A tag team effort in the end. Nathan Nelly's finally does the fielding. Enough attack for Adam Zampa. Looks like on the midland leg stump, and this is good.
But big areas, 65-meter boundaries on either side. Square of the wicket. You run the opposition ragged. Keep accumulating your runs and take that innings deep. That's a better line. Bowling a little too straight earlier, Zampa.
And I also think that Zampa is quite worried about not bowling too much outside the off stump, because Lalage and Charita Salanka both very good through extra cover and mid-off. And hence maybe he's trying to bowl too straight, and it's not an attacking line. The previous delivery looked like an attacking line and a threatening one. Full again. Hasn't got his radar yet, Zampa. He's been a wonderful servant for Australian cricket in the white ball circuit. I've had plenty of success in the past in Sri Lanka. I remember 2 years ago when Australia was here last, he bowled really well.
You still wouldn't have much to work with as a spinner. Not much rough on offer. There'll be wear and tear as we get deeper into the day. Just what I was about to try and suggest. You've got to slow it up in these slower conditions. He tries that, but a little too full.
And the game plan is quite simple. Best time to bat with the new ball. Skidding on. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka found it hard with the Aussie bowlers getting movement off the seam as well as in the air. Come the afternoon session, seeing how the pitch is behaving, I reckon Australians will be using those 10 overs to their advantage by being aggressive up front, and expect the pitch to slow down a little bit with Deekshana, Lalage, Hasaranga coming before. The middle overs won't be that easy. Do that game plan. This partnership has to carry on for Sri Lanka. Just a 4 runs from that over, 94 for 5.
परफेक्टली पैसा फॉर्च्यून चक्की फ्रेश आता. ये ज्यादा पानी सूखे. फॉर्च्यून चक्की फ्रेश आता.
Leaning on your network. LinkedIn knows how. LinkedIn.
Life tastes better with
58
Viva.
सेंचुरी मारेगा इंडिया में गुजरात में.
We are basing a
मेरे को लग
clan
रहा है
here,
शुभमन गिल मारेगा आज भाई. रन्स बढ़िया रन.
posted by Vice President of Sri Lanka Cricket. International cricket, I should say, Dr. Jayanta Dharmadasa. Also out there.
Charita Sri Lanka first ball, get off the mark. Sabir Singh is so happy seeing the family. Left his seat and probably left to go to the box. There he is. He's off.
95 पे 5 after 20 overs.
Nicely played by Bellari, riding with the bounce and making sure there's that flick shot down the ground.
230 का इनका वो
We're testing time with Spencer Johnson. He did the deck hard, getting that awkward bounce. But I just feel Bellari has a very good game plan at the moment, not committing to the front foot, but most importantly having his weight in the front foot. That's the important part.
Couple of overs here for Johnson just to get a feel for execution in the middle overs. Holding back the other spinning options is Steve Smith, so he's in a very comfortable zone the moment in what he's getting out of his players, giving them the opportunity to understand, prime themselves. They're in control of the game so far.
Out of here.
Brilliant, brilliant. How good was that arm? Sean Abbott in the deep, but I think Asalanka's home.
Yeah, quick throw from finally Charita Sri Lanka. Did really well in the end to get his sprinting boots out. Probably didn't think of the second one when he ran the first, when I realized there's an opportunity. And all of a sudden saw that throw coming in so quick, he had to get these wheels up. Powerful throw from fine leg, almost got the job done. Fantastic cricket by Australia. They have played some wonderful cricket this morning. Even in the 2 test matches, they have been quite ruthless with their catching, with their fielding, the energy levels. Sign of a team full of confidence and very well led by Steve Smith.
लाइक कर दो यार जो बंदा देख रहा है पोल में बताओ कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहा हो आज
Into his 6th over, Spencer Johnson, quite expensive, almost 6 runs per over, but most important couple of wickets in front of square with the bluff of bowling the bounce, having deep square in fine leg,
अच्छा
and
शॉट
the
मार
boundary
खेल
line
अच्छा
go for
रहा
the
है
Yorker, but missed out.
दोनों ही बंदे सही खेल रहे हैं वो 30
He
बंदे
survived.
आएगा
Had to work hard
पे खेल
to
रहा है
get a start. Asalanka, it was only 3 runs of 19. But now motoring along nicely, his feet working a lot better. He's the key, taking Sri Lanka to a competitive score. In my mind, that's something around 240. 240 they'll get at this rate that they're going at the moment.
मेरे ख्याल से तो 240 भी बहुत कम है भाई
Oh, beaten again. Let me tell you why.
अभी आता हूँ थोड़ी
Length was fuller. It was a bluff with Dunit Villalagi has a leg gully in place.